Every time, every month, every year, the same story.
Again, another annoying porch pirate. Not so sneaky porch pirate.
Criminals known as porch pirate.
Porch pirate.
A package thief.
Yeah, right?
Is there anything that can be done to stop it?
These porch pirates are basically professionals at failing, swiping packages all over the place, but somehow still getting caught. Let's see how they're managing to mess this up so spectacularly.
Porch pirate in California chose the wrong homeowner to victimize.
Number 1. Porch thief breaks her ankle. It's a peaceful, rainy afternoon in one of Washington's suburbs with a delivery truck making rounds and delivering packages. Just as he's done dropping off 3 small boxes at this house, you can see a car pull and park in the distance with a porch pirate happily jogging towards her next exciting steal. But little does she know, Karma has a different plan, and this is probably going to be her biggest regret in the months to come. I'm pretty sure she's super hyped to have bagged not 1, not 2, but 3 different boxes, and it's probably the excitement that ends up being the reason for her hilarious failure. Just as she's about to run back to the car, she slips and breaks her ankle. Yup, Karma could not have done a better job. The getaway driver ultimately has to come to her rescue and exposes his identity in the process as well. Thankfully, both of these porch pirates were caught by the police and sentenced to around 60 days in jail. Number 2. No shots fired. This doorstep bandit should consider himself lucky he didn't get shot by the homeowner, who took the matter into his own hands. You can see the package on the porch, and in the background, a white SUV pulling up with the suspected doorstep bandit making his way to the target. It seems like a successful job as he grabs the package and starts to make his way back to the vehicle. But when a homeowner carrying a mean-looking AR steps outside, the thief probably sees his life flash in front of his eyes. The man calmly instructs the thief to put the package back exactly where he found it, and smartly so, the porch pirate does exactly that before hilariously running away for his life. Oh, and what's even funnier, his getaway driver left as soon as he saw the rifle. Number 3. Rambo Nanny. Props to this nanny who took on this porch pirate head-on, tackling her to the ground and dragging her back to hand her to the authorities. And I don't know if you thought about it yet, but notice how all these thieves have such nice vehicles? I mean, why do you even need to steal? The woman in this clip steps out of a rather nice-looking SUV and after a brief moment can be seen running back with a nice big package. The nanny probably spots her in the camera or from the window, and instead of letting it slide, she decides to serve Karma herself and chase the woman. Just as the getaway driver notices the nanny, they zoom away with the thief failing to get in the car in time. The nanny then chases her and tackles her on the road before dragging her back to the premises. She was probably handed to the cops afterward, but honestly speaking, this has to be the worst example of teamwork I've ever seen. Number 4. Straight to jail. Karma could not have been served quicker, to be honest. I mean, all this happened within seconds, and the porch pirate was already in cuffs only 1 minute after stealing the package. From the looks of it, the bandit is probably a student walking to college or university when they spot a nice-looking package on a porch. Now, even though the homeowner had a camera, it's possible this person could have gotten away with the theft since their face was so well covered. But it's all casual as they pick up the package and start to walk away like nothing happened. Call it bad luck or a setup, but a pickup can be seen racing towards the person with an undercover cop stepping out and telling the thief to get on the ground. Talk about being at the wrong place at the wrong time while doing the wrong thing. Number 5. A little too late now. Don't you just love it when thieves get publicly shamed on the internet? I sure do. This next clip is hysterical as 2 women think they've stumbled upon a jackpot before being humbled by a tiny door camera, while one of them looks inside the windows to see if anyone's home. The other is getting all giddy looking at the new packages she's about to take home. But all that excitement changes to complete horror as one of them spots the camera and tells their partner in crime to put down the package. Well, unfortunately, it's a little too late for the Amazon theft gang, as their faces have already been captured on video. Number 6. Nice try, kiddo. This kid tried a little too hard to play off a robbery in broad daylight, but I'll still hand it to him for at least trying to play it out. The young boy can be seen lurking around in his neighbor's front yard, but it's super obvious his eyes are on the package. Just as he's about to sneakily pick it up and make his great escape, the door camera plays a sound and reminds him he's being watched. He immediately starts to wave at the camera and tell the neighbors that it is nothing but a joke. To make it seem even more believable, he even knocks at the door and waits for someone to come out. He knocks a couple of times, but after finding out no one's home, he feels it's best to just leave at this point. He hopes his acting skills make it look legitimate. Number 7. Don't steal packages from houses with dogs. I mean, if you're a porch pirate, this is literally a no-brainer. Why would you even try robbing a house with dogs? Unfortunately, we can't see the robber trying to take the package in this next clip, but what we can see is 2 dogs making the courier bandits live absolute hell. Believe it or not, he eventually has to climb onto the roof of the house because the dog won't stop trying to get him. A few seconds into the clip, another dog joins in on the action to make sure this thief never visits the area again. He eventually gets off the roof, but the dogs continue to terrorize him before he hops the fence and gets away. Number 8. Not the first, and definitely not the last either. Judging from how this homeowner wards off porch pirates, it's pretty obvious this isn't the first time someone has tried to steal packages, and if you ask me, it definitely won't be the last time either. As soon as the dude on the bike rides up the driveway beside the vehicle, a sprinkler fixed on a bucket of what appears to be water on the back of the truck goes off at him. He immediately gets out of there, almost like holy water is being sprayed on a demon. And if it was me in place of the owner, I would have put something like paint in the water so everyone knows the guy's a thief. Or better yet, you could even put something in the water that makes them super itchy so they have a tough ride home. But yeah, I love it when homeowners get crafty to protect their stuff. Number 9. Revenge of the shotgun blanks. Speaking of crafty homeowners, this next clip is another example of someone fed up with these package thieves. He sets up a small device that fires a blank shotgun round every time a porch pirate tries to pick up the package. It's hilarious to see how some people react to it. This first guy thinks he's being all slick before he falls straight on his face after being met with a blank round. But I gotta say, it definitely isn't the first time for this woman who went completely unfazed by the blank round. It's a pretty neat way. And plus, you got a lot of funny reactions as well of how some people trip and fall flat on their faces. But I don't know if you noticed or not, his entire fence just goes missing in the second clip of this video. Could that just be revenge against the shotgun man? Number 10. The Neighborhood Watch. Good neighbors are a blessing, but badass neighbors. Now that's something only a select few get. In this next clip, you can see how a middle-aged man slowly makes his way up someone's driveway before picking up a big package and walking away like nothing even happened. But in this neighborhood, stealing packages isn't something you get away with. A neighbor notices and starts to chase the man up and down the street. Oh, and the silver SUV you see in the video, I have no clue what the story is about that. I'm not sure whether it's a getaway ride or another neighbor trying to apprehend the thief, but it's just following them around. Anyway, After a couple of minutes of chasing the courier bandit, the police finally show up and take the thief into custody. Number 12. Caught red-handed. Body language is everything, folks. And in this next clip, it almost makes me cringe seeing how hard this porch pirate is trying to play off a potential theft. The homeowner already caught her stealing 2 packages a couple of days ago. So, when the lady decides to show up again and take some new packages, she's confronted by a terrifyingly calm homeowner.
Hi. Hi. I want my packages from the other day.
From me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can drop off packages.
The lady reminds the thief that she literally has her on camera and that she should return the stolen packages before the police get involved.
I didn't take no packages. I had
Yeah,
to
you
switch
did. Do you want me to call the police?
No.
I'm happy to call the police. I want my packages back.
The thief immediately denies stealing packages before and claims she works at both UPS and FedEx and is simply doing her job of making sure she got the right shipment.
Porch taking my
Okay,
packages.
I'm not taking packages. I have to switch it because sometimes they make a mistake.
There were a lot of reactions of how the woman should have called the police right away, so this pirate could have been put behind bars.
On my porch.
No.
No.
Number 13. Another twisted ankle. Sometimes nature takes things on its own, and this package stealer learned that the hard way after possibly twisting or even breaking his ankle. And all that for what? A small box from Amazon? I mean, sure, at most it was a setback of $100, but seeing the thief break their ankle and forget how to walk? Priceless. If you look closely at the front foot, it's obvious he twisted or maybe even broke it because he was stumbling around like a newborn deer afterward. Number 14. Bounty hunter versus porch pirate. I mean, this guy could not have made a dumber decision. For starters, he's literally stealing packages off people's porches. That in itself is pretty dumb, but when he decides to take something from a bounty hunter's porch, I think he's lucky to have gotten away alive. The bounty hunter first noticed an unusual SUV parked outside his house, with one person stepping out and making his way to the door. What's funny is that he was actually waiting for the robber to get close enough so he could ambush him, and that's exactly what happened. As soon as this numbskull got close to the door, the bounty hunter stepped out, pointed a gun at him, and chased him away from the house. He later walked towards the SUV while aiming his gun at the driver, looking exactly like a hero from a Hollywood scene. Now that's what I mean when I say instant karma. Number 15. A special surprise for a serial package thief. This porch pirate actually has a history of hitting houses with her victims scared when she'll strike next. But for one homeowner, the thief crossed her limit when she stole her dog food, and that's when she decided to get back at her. Since it was obvious the package thief would hit again soon and not leave anything behind, the lady put out a fake package with dog poop to give her a taste of her own medicine. I can't even imagine how bad it must have stank when the thief opened the package after getting home. But either way, it serves her right, since karma comes in all sorts of shapes and sizes, and maybe even smells too. Number 16. Caught in high rees. Are these package thieves oblivious to the fact that almost every home now has cameras? I mean, just look at this dude thinking he's a cowboy as he opens the gate and walks in like he owns the place. There's a little package on the porch, and before I tell you what happened next, all that for a tiny package? I mean, at least go for something bigger. But anyway, he walks in with confidence, grabs the package, and is out in no time. His only mistake, though, not noticing the 2 high-resolution cameras. Now, the footage from the first one isn't that great, since you can't really see his face. But the second camera? This guy could not be any more recognizable. And thanks to the footage, this fool ended up getting arrested a couple of days later, giving him a taste of some nicely served karma. Number 17. Talk about bad luck. Remember that kid who got caught within a minute by an undercover cop? Well, this is something similar. This guy sees perhaps one of the greatest porches he's ever seen in his career as a thief. There are several packages just lined up for the taking, and props to my man for not getting too greedy though. But just as he's about to take off, a cop confronts him, leading to an actual chase. And just as the thief is about to get away, he's tripped by a bystander and then tackled by the cop before being cuffed up and arrested. I just love it when someone gets instant karma for their actions. Number 18. Walk away like nothing even happened. Again, I can't understand why people don't understand that cameras are everywhere now. Just look at how dumb this guy looks, and honestly, I'm not even sure what he's trying to do at this point. Is it a package he's looking for? Or is he actually trying to rob the place? I don't know, but his party is soon disturbed by the homeowner, who politely asks him if he needs any help. His reaction, after knowing he's been caught on camera, is just priceless.
Can I help you?
Oh, shit.
I'm pretty sure that a faint second was enough for him to imagine his face all over the news and the internet. He acknowledges his defeat and walks away like nothing even happened, but deep down inside, we all know he's probably embarrassed and cringing hard. Number 19. Tit for tat. This guy could not have had it worse, as his attempt to steal a package ended up getting reversed on himself. Now, I don't think it was a coincidence he noticed the package while driving by, because I'm pretty sure he was looking for exactly that. Once he spotted his target, he parked his car and got out, thinking it would be a straightforward, easy job. But as soon as he grabbed the package and ran back to his vehicle, he was chased by the homeowner, who startled him so badly that he threw away the package and got into the car. But here's how this package theft attempt was different than most. While the thief was trying to speed away, the homeowner actually managed to grab a bag out of his car. Well, you get what you deserve. Number 20. Robbing a guy who installs security cameras for a living. Talk about picking your victim. This is another classic example of a porch pirate who messed up by trying to rob the wrong person. It's also very funny how she looks at the package as if it's actually for her. Anyway, she thinks she's being super slick as she throws a cloth over the package and walks away with it. The homeowner comes out and asks her what she was just doing on his porch, to which the thief says she was just there reading his business signs. Well, if she really read the business signs, she would have known she made a grave mistake. The guy politely reminds her that he installs security cameras for a living, and she just walked by 4 of them. It ends up being a polite exchange, though, as the woman apologizes for her mistakes and hands him back the package. Number 21. Thanks for listening. By now, I'm kind of surprised that some porch pirates behave so nicely when they know they've been caught. This woman, who, mind you, steps out of a fancy-looking pickup truck, goes straight in for the kill as she tries to scoop up the package and leave. She's caught by the camera, and the homeowner firmly tells her to put it back down. The lady shows no resistance, puts it down, and immediately gets out of there. I mean, it definitely doesn't justify the fact that she was going to steal, but either way, she didn't cause too much trouble. Number 22. Are you hiring? This dude tries to be a little too smart after being caught on camera attempting to porch pick. As soon as he tries to walk away with the package, the homeowner tells them to hold on, and that's when this guy finds out he's been busted. He tries to play it cool by knocking on the door, asking them whether they're hiring because their lawn looks like it needs a trim.
Hiring for any type of yard work? These guys coming around, but you guys...
The lady politely reminds him that she knows what he is doing and even has footage to send him to jail. And while this was definitely satisfying, I wouldn't always open the doors for these guys. Number 23. This isn't Deborah's house? Talk about playing it dumb. This woman's greed has no end as she tries to steal 4 huge packages. The way she's casually putting these massive boxes in her car is just absurd and makes me so furious. She had already gotten 2 of them in her car when the homeowner asked her through the camera what she was doing.
Hey, what are you doing?
She immediately started playing dumb by asking her whether this was Deborah's house. The homeowner knows the dirty game she's playing and asks her to put her things back on the porch. Thankfully, the thief is wise enough in this case because even if she did decide to dash, her face is still on video. Number 24, we have a Rottweiler. This guy was lurking around trying to pick out the perfect pair of shoes to steal when the homeowner asked him why he was even on their doorstep in the first place.
Those are not your shoes. Put the shoes down.
I was looking for
Nope, those are not yours. I'm sending my dog down there.
She notices the shoes in his hands and asks him to put them down because clearly they're not his. He pretends like he's genuinely looking for something, but as he's about to walk away with the shoes, the lady reminds him that they have a Rottweiler and she'll send him down if he doesn't put back the things. That's all it takes, people. You can see how quickly he puts everything down and speeds out of there. I don't know why, but some part of me wishes he had actually tried running away. It would have been so satisfying to see him get chased by a dog. Number 25, glittery karma. Believe it or not, this was actually a setup from day one, in which a fed-up YouTuber designed a fake headphones box with exploding glitter and fart spray. He sent the box out to locations where most package thefts had been reported and even put trackers and cameras inside the fake headphones box. And when one porch bandit thought he'd hit the jack up with these new Bose headphones, he couldn't wait to take them home and unbox them. Just as he opens up the box, there's a massive explosion of glitter just flying everywhere, and that's shortly followed by a disgusting fart spray. And the best part about this? His face and reaction are available all over the internet. I'm sure this guy will never touch another package in his life.
Oh,
Paintball fight. Who knew you could defend your home with a paintball gun? A bunch of thieves kept coming down to a house, stealing the election signs. The homeowner came up with the best way to scare them off. When the porch pirates came, they started meddling with his property, but the homeowner was prepared this time around. He unloaded the paintballs on the robbers who had no idea what was hitting them. They can be seen scrambling away in panic, using the signs as a shield to protect themselves. They were gone, but the homeowner's defensive strategy probably didn't reach the other thieves. Another one came for a quick steal, but ended up getting bamboozled by the paintballs. He fell so many times that even his luck wasn't by his side. The homeowner didn't stop, though, and kept firing paintballs while yelling verbal cusses. Eventually, he fled, taking nothing but embarrassment away with him. A laughing stock. If you want to see a thief getting scared out of his wits, this is the clip you need to watch today. A bulky man wearing a ski mask tried to sneak out a parcel from the porch, but he had no clue what was coming. He sprinted into a dash, and that's when it happened, an explosive blast that sent the man flying into a wrecking ball. He landed on the grass with a loud thud, rolling over in surprise and fear. The blast was so sudden that the man thought he had pooped his pants. The homeowner was alerted by the blast too, continuously yelling at the intruder furiously. The man had the audacity to say he wasn't stealing and even asked the homeowner to call an ambulance. I mean, is he for real? The homeowner had really shook him, though. He was sitting on the porch for a few minutes until finally limping away in shame. The drama of the pleading man. This package thief thought he had everything he needed to grab his steal for the day, but he didn't count the gutsy homeowner in his plan. He drops his bags on the ground and makes his way to the door. Take a look at what he does next. You'd be surprised. Yes, he barges inside the house as if he lives here. The homeowner was startled and chased after him. A few seconds later, he closed the door on the homeowner as if that would stop the guy from bringing him down. But he still did. He brought the thief to his knees. The man was pleading for his life as the homeowner demanded him to leave. You can see that his pleas were all fake, though. He took his time before leaving, giving a ruthless stare to the homeowner for foiling his plan. The Royal Rumble. A robber was being pretty careful while attempting to grab the parcel from the porch. Well, let's just say he should have come more prepared for what was about to happen next. He leapt at the parcel and shook it to see if it was fake. The very next moment, the homeowner jumped out of the front door and chased after the pesky thief. He hopped on him, bringing him down and rolling them both on the snowy slope. He saw the opportunity and fled the scene. The thief had brought the brains but not the brawn. You reap what you sow. A man was here to steal a package from a house but ended up gifting the homeowner something in return. A man can be seen jogging towards a house. He skillfully picks up the package and makes his way back to the getaway car. He was only halfway down his escape route when the homeowner's warning threats started echoing in the air. Without looking back, the man dropped the package on the floor but continued running. He knew he was done and dusted. No point waiting around. But the homeowner was not going to let him get away that easily. He dashed after the car and lunged at the window of the passenger's side. There was a woman's purse on the front seat. He snatched it out of the window while the driver scurried away in a hurry. Homeowner 2, package thief 0, that is karma at its finest. The dog chase. This man casually goes up to the neatly stacked packages, excited about bringing them home, but the only thing he was bringing back was trauma in his pocket. As soon as he bent down to grab the parcels, a dog leapt out from behind and gave him a run for his money. The canine didn't stop there and started chasing him down. The doggo probably won't rest until he has caught the culprit. The bounty hunter fear. If you are going to go through all this effort to steal a parcel, make sure it does not belong to a bounty hunter. They won't just let you leave with the goodies. This man came down to the house and was trying to sneak away a parcel, but the bounty hunter caught on the robber's facade and ran after him. The thief dropped the parcel the moment the door slammed open. The hunter darted after the criminal for a few miles until he finally ran away. But there was another man seated in the getaway car. He saw his partner breaking into a run on one hand and the armed hunter raising his gun at him on the other. He knew it was best to run, so he left his friend and fled the scene. The cops later found the stolen vehicle abandoned with tens of Amazon packages stacked in the back seat. Ringing 911. This man was caught stealing not one, but 2 huge packages from the house. The homeowner saw him and decided to call it safe. She rang 911. The cops found him carrying the parcels in his book bag, jogging on the sidewalk. They gave him a hard shove, sending him down on the ground. The cops took him into custody and returned the parcels back to the homeowner. Taking trash out.
Package thieves are quickly learning they picked the wrong home to target.
This man was so tired of package thieves clearing away his porch that he thought he'd let them do his chores. The man had recorded over a dozen people dropping by his house to steal from him. He was fed up. He filled up many small boxes with trash, oil, and even his dog's feces and placed them on his porch. When the thieves come down to snatch a few goodies, the air horn goes off, sending the crooks running in the opposite direction. No matter how sneakily they try to pick up the boxes, the loud alarm gets them running within seconds. But even if the crooks do take away the package, they are only doing the homeowner a favor. Good luck throwing the trash out. Number 10. The neighbor to the rescue. This young boy is about to go on a pretty embarrassing ride. He rang the doorbell to see if anyone was home. Seeing that the coast was clear, he picked up the parcel and tried to walk away. But the neighbor spotted him. He started yelling at the kid, who dumbly showed him the box as if that was going to prove his stance. The boy was putting the box down when the homeowner got up. He started yelling at him too. To make it worse, the neighbor joined in too. Boy, he was having a tough day. He was dragged out by the neighbor while the sleepy homeowner looked at him in disbelief. Number 11. Taking it all back. Imagine going to steal boxes and you find the homeowner down at the door waiting for you. A robber got all excited when he saw a bunch of boxes stacked up nicely on this porch, but he has no clue that he was being watched. He takes his sweet time to grab a few boxes, taking them back to his car. Then he comes back again. Would you look at his audacity? But this time around, the homeowner was already making his way down the stairs.
Body around here, baby.
When the crook comes again for the big box, he is met with the homeowner instead. He tried to trick him, but then was spotted jogging away from the big man. Number 12. The smooth chase. This woman brought an empty bag to wipe off this man's porch. She was soon about to regret it. Carrying the heavy bag, she jogs down the porch and off on the sidewalk. But the homeowner had his defense ready. He calmly opened the door and went after the lady carrying his parcels. He shouted after her and she instantly dropped the parcels. She let out a small shriek as if the man was the one in the wrong. The video shows her running away out of sight. Number 13. You can see me? This porch pirate was feeling really happy, spotting this unattended package. But as soon as she walked close, she spotted the camera. You can see the joy drain right out of her face, followed by the awkward way she tries to play it cool. It is cringe on another level. Number 14. The startling attack.
Porch pirate in California chose the wrong homeowner to victimize him.
Surprises are fun, but definitely not for thieves who think no one is home. This woman walks up the stairs, looks at the mailbox with questioning eyes, and picks up an envelope. The homeowner came barreling down the front door, grabbed her arm, and tried to get back what she was stealing. The woman threw the envelope and made a dash out of the porch. The homeowner went after the woman, lunging at her arm twice. But the woman was sneaky. She managed to get away from the homeowner's grasp. The homeowner didn't go back inside until she was out of sight. But would you look at the guts on this woman? She doesn't even try to run. Number 15. The explosion of revenge. This man was tired of finding his porch empty because of package thieves. So he took matters into his own hands, bidding farewell to the naivety inside of him. This robber dropped by the porch and took his time analyzing the box, but his blind eyes couldn't tell him the package was fake. He grabbed it and started walking. And that's when the explosion went off. The loud crackle forced the robber to drop the parcel and run with his feet backwards. A few days later, more visitors came and got treated with the same surprise. Probably not the kind of surprise they had in mind. But at least they're going to think twice before taking a box now. Number 16. The Big Box Fiasco. A man walks on the front door, hoists the big box on his shoulder, and casually jogs away. The homeowner on the other side was watching the whole fiasco. She bolted out of the door and after the man who had robbed her in daylight. She asked him what he was doing, and his reply was as dumb as this attempt. He said that he needed a box. Okay. The woman didn't buy into his lies either and took him along to take back what was hers. The man dragged the big box back to the porch and dropped it off. Number 17. She was simply window shopping. A few minutes after the rider dropped off the packages, this sneaky woman was ready to grab it all from the man's porch. She jogged all the way up to the porch and was skimming through the boxes. Suddenly, The door propped open and her heartbeat froze for a second. The man shouted at her.
What are you doing? Who are you? No, you're not. You're trying to steal.
She gave a pathetic excuse about how she thought it was her aunt's house. Still wouldn't be legal, Karen. Number 18. Surprised by the blaring alarm. This old man parked up the car in the driveway and proceeded to get towards the door. The old man was inches away from the box when a loud alarm echoed into the air, sending him into a state of panic. The man was so startled that he almost got hit into the railing. He ran back to his car, pulled out of the driveway, and drove off like a madman. Number 19. Caught in the act. This man with a mask on knocked on the door and waited to see if anyone was home. When the knocks went unanswered, he started filling up his bag. The homeowner was just waiting for the right time to bounce at him. She asked him to drop the boxes down. The voice startled him, but he simply stated that he was a delivery man.
Somebody's right here. She's talking to me.
Somebody give this knucklehead an Oscar. The sneaky crook tried to fool the woman by dropping a few boxes on the porch and hiding the rest in his bag. Luckily, a neighbor saw him and stripped him of all the parcels. He walked off unhappy. Yes, you should work on your acting. Number 20. Camera is watching. This porch pirate walked up and stole the packages successfully. However, he noticed too late that a camera was watching him. In his infinite wisdom, the porch thief decided that the camera could not see him as he slid the boxes back to the porch. Unfortunately, though, his face was showing during the whole fiasco. Number 21. The surprise bomb. This homeowner was probably on a solo hunt to make all the package thieves consider their career choices, because he sent not only one, but over 6 porch pirates running back to where they came from. What this guy did was amazing. He wrapped up a box and placed it on his porch, attracting all the thieves like moths to a light. But what they didn't know was that it was a fake parcel that was packed with harmless shotgun shells. The moment they picked it up, the box erupts into a surprisingly loud noise, making the thief scramble into a state of sudden panic. Getting all scared, the thieves drop the package and flee the scene. Look at them running. Some of them can't even walk back to the exit. Number 22. Woman schools the thieves. This group of package thieves thought they looked all rugged, carrying the boxes down from the porch. They were about to be brought down into a state of utter humiliation. The woman was alerted of the fiasco happening down on her porch. By the time she got out of the front door, the thieves had already done their job. But they weren't that far. Standing from the porch a few feet away from them, she demanded that they bring the boxes back.
Bring it back! Now! Now!
Her voice was loud and clear. The thieves had no choice but to give the boxes back to her.
All the way up on my porch! Excuse me! On my porch, now! Don't you dare ever steal stuff from anybody's porch again!
That's an ironclad lady right there. Number 23. The polite crook. A young woman was skimming through the stacked-up parcels to see what she could take away. But she was about to get humiliated on the porch. She picked up a big box and carried it to her car. Then, she came back for more goodies.
Hey, what are you doing?
But the homeowner caught on to her act and started scolding her.
Is this Deborah's house?
No.
Deborah?
No, it's not. Put my packages back on the porch.
The thief got all panicky, asking if it was Deborah's house to cover up her crime. She brought back the box and placed it neatly over the pile. Apologizing multiple times, the crook walks off back to her car and off the driveway. Pretty strange if you think about it.
I apologize.
Okay.
Sorry.
Number 24. The scrambled run. A miner decided to pick up a parcel from a woman's porch, but she probably did not think the whole thing through. The woman was alerted of the chaos and ran outside, shouting at the package thief. The young girl need not be told twice. She dropped the parcel right on the ground. She was not about to wait for the woman to catch up to her, so she took off.
You don't steal things off people's porches. We did not do that. I just watched you do it.
Number 25. The stinky surprise. A man had just moved into the neighborhood and his packages were being stolen. He put up just the surprise to greet his new guest. The robber was seen, sweeping the porches clean of many houses, one after another, casually walking away with his head down. But one of the parcels he picked had dog feces inside. The homeowner found the box a few miles down, thrown away at the side of the road. I would pay to see his reaction.
I don't give a hoot.
Number 26. The cops will take it from here. A young woman had sneakily walked up on the driveway and grabbed an Amazon package from the porch. The homeowner's wife was alerted on her phone, and she told her husband about the whole situation. He lunged at his keys, darted out of the door, and into his car. Not even 500 yards from the house, he saw the woman with a guy casually walking along at night. Instead of approaching directly, he called the cops on them. That will get them in line. Glitter bomb. Talk about pants betrayal. Ever seen a thief sabotaged by his own wardrobe? This guy thought he was pulling off a slick package heist, but his pants had other plans. Mid-sneak, they decide to drop, turning his stealthy getaway into a clumsy comedy show. Guess the real crime was against his dignity. Awkward abort. Who knew package theft could be so awkward? This guy tries to swipe some boxes, but gets spooked by a neighbor's presence. You can almost see him thinking, abort mission, as he runs off empty-handed. Better luck next time, buddy. Undies busted.
Is it the underwear you gave me, Mom? For how long? Ma'am, ask her if it's a pink pair. I don't...
When stealing your neighbor's Victoria's Secret, make sure you're not wearing the evidence. In this video, a woman is caught taking a package from her neighbor's porch. When confronted, she denies everything until it's revealed she's wearing the stolen item, a pink pair of underwear. The police aren't amused, and her desperate calls for mommy won't help her now. Number 5. Fart spray fail. Number 6. Persistent pirate. Ever seen a thief so dedicated that it's almost inspiring? This guy could teach a course on persistence. Our motivated thief spots and grabs a package, but then a neighbor calls him out. Embarrassed, he puts it back and leaves, looking like a kid caught with his hand in the cookie jar. But he's not done yet. Determined to make that package his, he drives around the block, parks out of sight, and sneaks back over the wall. This time, he snatches the parcel and bolts like he's on a mission. Watching him sprint to his car, you'd think he just won the lottery. Looks like he's not taking no for an answer today. Number 7. Casual thief. Not all heroes wear capes. Some wear sneakers and steal packages in broad daylight. So, this guy walks up like he's just taking a stroll through the park, casually eyeing that juicy package by the door. He grabs it with the grace of a lazy cat, probably thinking he's a genius. But surprise, he turns around and boom, there's the homeowner right there. The look on his face says it all. Busted. Number 8. Kid's bad role model. Ever wondered how low some people can go? This porch pirate gets a tiny assistant, in pajamas. In this clip, an adult recruits a confused kid to swipe a package from someone's doorstep. A perfect example of setting terrible role models. Let's hope Santa's watching. Number 9. Driver gone rogue. When your delivery driver moonlights as a porch pirate. In this video, a woman drops off a package, but then snags one already on the porch. She strolls back to her car, stashes it in the trunk, and drives off like it's all in a day's work. Number 10. Boom. Surprise. Some people are just not cut out for a life of crime. This guy tries to snatch a package, thinking he's in the clear. And bam, a loud bang sends him into full panic mode. His grand plan turns into a hasty retreat as he sprints back to his car, drops the package, and speeds off. Number 11. Bat Bust. Talk about karma. In this video, a porch pirate thinks he's hit the jackpot by swiping a package, only to find out it's a decoy set by the homeowner. Just as he grabs the package, the homeowner rushes out with a bat and confronts him. The thief tries to play innocent, but the homeowner isn't buying it. A crowd gathers, and soon enough, the police arrive, slap on the handcuffs, and take the wannabe thief away. Busted in broad daylight. Number 12. Little helper fail. You know you're doing it wrong when your heist crew is still learning to tie their shoes. This video shows a man using a child to steal a package off a porch. The girl grabs it, struggles down the steps, and hilariously apologizes for the heavy mistake. Number 13. Camera scare. Here's a thief who needs better planning skills. A girl sneaks up to grab a package but freezes when she spots the security camera. Busted. Suddenly, she's on her best behavior, backing away and pretending she's not up to no good. Looks like the only thing she's taking today is a walk of shame. Number 14. Sound scare. Ever seen a thief get outsmarted by his own nerves? This one's a masterpiece. Our sneaky friend pulls up, checks out the scene, and casually walks up to the porch. After making sure no one's watching, he grabs the package like he's claiming his Amazon order. But just as he turns to leave, a loud noise freaks him out. He drops the package faster than a hot potato, bolts back to his car, and speeds off like his pants are on fire. Talk about a delivery gone wrong. Number 15. Snow struggle. When you mix crime with zero common sense, you get this masterpiece of failure. This guy tries to make a quick getaway, but in a plot twist, he gets stuck in a snow pile like a car in a bad rom-com. He's spinning his wheels literally and metaphorically as he frantically tries to escape. Watching him struggle is like watching a hamster on a frozen wheel, going nowhere fast. Sometimes it's just not your day or your life choices. Number 16. Karen's karma. Who needs a career plan when porch piracy is calling? This bold Karen struts up to the door like she's on a mission, knocking twice and flashing a grin right at the camera. Confident, she snatches the package, but bam, homeowner appears. She freaks out and bolts, realizing porch pirates don't always get away with the loot. Classic fail. Number 17. DriveBy Swipe. A woman and a boy are walking down the aisle when the man next to them suddenly grabs a package right from the delivery driver's hand. Unaware that he's a thief, she's shocked as he runs away with the package. She goes back to stop him, but he's gone in seconds. Number 18. Caught on cam. Ever seen a thief caught in the act and forced to act like an awkward game show host? This one's pure comedy gold. A guy, masked and sneaky, approaches a house, knocks on the door, and looks around like a cartoon villain. Spotting a package, he quickly snags it and slips it into his bag.
You know you're on camera, right?
Yeah, bring the package to you, man.
Surprise! The security camera voice kicks in, and our thief freezes like a deer in headlights.
You need to put it...
No, she's coming right here. She's talking to me.
He awkwardly pulls the package out, holds it up to the camera like he's showing off a prize on a game show, and then puts it back, trying to act cool. He walks away empty-handed, looking like a kid who just got busted stealing cookies. Number 19. Fence fail. Some people really think they can just hop on a fence and go shopping on someone's porch.
Hey, man, don't do it.
This lady makes a daring leap for a package, but the homeowner's voice booms out just as she's about to grab it. She panics and bolts like she's on a game show. Number 20. Tiny thief. When porch pirates are this tiny, you almost think they're trick-or-treating. A little girl, under adult supervision, snatches a package from a front porch in Maryland. Caught on camera, she hesitates before running off, probably thinking, wait, Santa doesn't deliver boots. Number 21. Pregnant pirate. Pregnant and pirating packages? That's a multitasking fail right there. So, this lady, rocking the baby bump, waltzes up to Matt's porch like she's on a grocery run, grabs a package, and scampers off. Probably thinks she's pulled off the perfect heist. Spoiler, she hasn't. Matt watches the whole thing on camera and calls the cops. They catch her at home, and guess what? The stolen loot includes baby onesies. Perfect for her, but not quite the delivery she was expecting. Number 22. Delivery debacle. Talk about delivery drama. Just seconds after a FedEx driver drops off a package, a masked porch pirate swoops in like it's the final round of Package Snatch Olympics. The driver looks on, probably thinking, did that really just happen? Number 23. Job gone wrong. You know it's bad when the neighborhood Amazon pirate thinks she's working a 9-to-5. This bold thief was busy swiping packages when the homeowner decided enough was enough. She confronts the thief.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi. I want my packages from the other day.
For me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can drop off packages.
No.
Yeah.
Who hilariously claims she's just doing her job, as if stealing is the latest gig economy trend. Despite her ridiculous story, the thief keeps digging her hole deeper.
No?
I'm happy to call the police. I want my packages back. Why are you up here taking these packages?
I'm not taking it. I have to switch it because that's my job.
Saying she's never taken anything before. The camera says otherwise, lady. With her face all over the footage, the police had no trouble finding her new workplace. Number 24. Oops, slip up. Here's a thief who's got butterfingers and bad luck. He snags one package, but goes for another and takes a slip. Realizing it's not his day, he ditches the loot and bolts. Guess he's not cut out for crime or coordination. Number 25. Holiday hiccup. A porch pirate attempts to steal a package surrounded by holiday lights. As he grabs it, a noise from inside spooks him, and he bolts, dropping everything. It's the perfect holiday fail, scared off by a simple sound. Who knew festive decor came with built-in security? Number 26. Cameras watching. These two wannabe thieves thought they'd score big, but not today. One's eyeing the package, while the others are on lookout duty. Then, surprise, she spots a camera. They panic and awkwardly put the box back, suddenly interested in pretending they're just there to chat. Laughing nervously, they walk off, probably thinking, phew, close call. Number 27. Caught mid-swipe. Imagine thinking you're sneaky, only to get busted mid-heist. This guy walks up, grabs a package like he's shopping, and then goes for a second one. Suddenly, he spots the homeowner inside. Cue awkward, I wasn't stealing dance. Realizing he's caught, he sprints back to his car. The owner follows, and the thief hands over the package, looking grateful it's not the cops showing up. Number 28. Trash bag thief. Who needs a Halloween costume when you've got a trash bag? This porch pirate took taking out the trash literally, disguising themselves as a garbage bag to steal a package. They sneak, snatch, and shuffle off, because nothing says incognito like pretending to be trash. Number 29. Package Smackdown. When porch piracy turns into a WWE match. Two guys literally fought over a package right after it was delivered. One even used a flower pot as a weapon. Guess they really needed that phone from AT&T. Talk about delivery day drama. Number 30. Bounty hunter win. Ever wonder what happens when a porch pirate messes with a pro? This guy hit the jackpot of bad decisions in Vegas. Our wannabe thief thought he could grab some goodies from Alex Missoula's porch. Little did he know, Alex used to be a bounty hunter. Alex sprinted out like he was on an episode of Cops chasing the thief down the street. The getaway driver panicked and bolted, leaving his buddy stranded with no ride and a car full of stolen packages. The police soon found the abandoned SUV, but the suspects vanished. One thing's for sure, they'll think twice before trying that again. Number 31. Neighbor chase. Ever seen a thief caught in a low-speed showdown? This guy's bad day is comedy gold. Our sneaky shopper strolls up to a porch, nabs a package, and starts his getaway like he's in a heist movie. But his smooth exit turns into a goofy chase when a neighbor jumps into his car and reverses after him. It's a ridiculous back and forth, with the thief sprinting and the car creeping along. Eventually, karma catches up, and our porch pirate gets his not-so-glamorous ending. Number 32. Caught red-handed. Ever see a thief's perfect heist fall apart faster than a cheap lawn chair? This guy swipes a package, casually slipping it into his bag like a pro. He's probably thinking he's the next Ocean's 11, until the homeowner decides to go full superhero mode, chasing him down the street. And just when it seems like his day can't get any worse, the cops arrive to add some shiny bracelets to his outfit. The look on his face? Priceless. So much for smooth criminal. Number 33. Porch pirate smacked. Ever had your plans smacked out of your head? This thief did. He thought he was home free with the package, but a nosy neighbor wasn't having it. One solid smack later, and this guy's regretting all his life choices. Looks like some lessons come with a heavy hand. Number 34. Fake neighbor fail. Ever seen a porch pirate try to win an Oscar? Check this out. In Portland, a guy in a mask pulls off the worst friendly neighbor act ever.
I'm with UPS. I'm with UPS. I was gonna go with your neighbors. We go around every place and make sure that it's you.
Waving at imaginary people. When he thinks the coast is clear, he snags some packages, but surprise, the homeowner's home. Caught in the act, he fumbles, claiming to be from UPS, auditing deliveries. Yeah, right. Number 35. Hero homeowner. Who says heroes wear capes? This homeowner chased down a porch pirate, got his package back, and even snatched the thief's girlfriend's purse from the getaway car. Talk about stealing the show. Now he's got their ID, and the thief's got some explaining to do. Number 36. Male snatch fail. Nothing says wrong house like getting caught red-handed on camera. In California, a porch pirate thought she hit the jackpot, tearing through the mail like it was her birthday. But surprise, Shira Booker spotted her on the Ring cam, rushed out, and snatched her mail back. A quick grab and go turned into a satisfying face-off, proving tech-savvy homeowners aren't messing around. Number 37. Shocking surprise. Ever wondered what it feels like to steal a jackpot and get nothing but trash? This homeowner was done with thieves snatching his packages, so he decided to give them a surprise box of garbage attached to a horn with fishing wire. When they think they have won, just give them a little surprise. Number 38. Boom fail. When life hands you exploding packages, maybe it's time to rethink your career choices. So, this guy leaps onto the porch, like he's in a heist movie, grabs the package, and kaboom! The box goes off like a firecracker, sending him flying, pants included. He's on the ground, totally dazed, probably wondering if he just joined the circus. The homeowner's yelling, and our confused bandit is busy checking his rear, making sure it's still in one piece. Finally, he decides to bail, shuffling away with his pants down, looking more like a penguin than a pro. That's some serious instant karma. Number 39, cute pirate. Who needs a getaway driver when you've got 4 paws? This tiny thief prances up to the porch, snatches a package, and bolts like it's got a hot date. Maybe Karen figured nobody would call out a dog bandit. But hey, even cute criminals can't escape the security cam. Number 40, thief tracked. When your crime spree ends with stolen Mickey Mouse curtains, it's time to rethink life choices. Late Sunday night, Thomas was enjoying a nap when his wife's phone buzzed with a doorbell cam alert. A young woman was helping herself to their Amazon package. Groggy but determined, Thomas hops in his truck and finds her a few blocks away. Talk about neighborhood watch. Instead of a showdown, he calls the cops. The thief? Caught red-handed with baby curtains, -1 Mickey decal she just had to keep. So, Disney magic won't save you from karma. And that's a wrap, folks. We've seen porch pirates get the surprise of their lives. If you enjoyed watching these thieves get what they deserve, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more epic fails and funny moments. Stay safe, and we'll see you in the next one.